Hi everybody, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Friday again. Hope you had a lovely week. My week was really brilliant. Busy as usual. And here we are again. Ready to make our dinner. And this is Tonio.
Hi.
Before he escapes away. Okay, so today's dinner we are having creamy spinach. We are having creamy spinach and we're going to have some ugali. And we are going to have some beef. The beef is already cooking. So you need a little bit of beef and you need to start cooking it in your pot. What I've just started doing, as you can see there. So I've just started cooking my beef on its own. Then I'm going to go on and start putting the ingredients. So my spinach is nice and clean. It's washed. I'll just move you a little bit closer. Don't have lots of spices. I'm not using lots of spices today. I'm just going to use just minimal enough spices. Okay, so there's my spinach. I hope you're seeing. I'm using baby spinach. So that's really great. I'm going to use yellow pepper and green pepper. I have some onion here. Let me just turn this off for a second because we will need to cut our onion. So one onion is going to be for the spinach and the other onion is going to be for our beef. So we have our double cream and that is what I'm going to use for our spinach. For the spices today is back to easy and simple. We're having our Royco and we are having some paprika. Oops, sorry. Let me just show you that. We have some paprika. Spot on. And then we have again onion, garlic, ginger, carrots and a little bit of tomato. Our stew is still going on. I still have my mixture here and a little bit of olive oil. So that's what I'm going to use. That's why I don't have so many stuff on my surface today, because I already prepared my my ingredients already. So that's what I'm going to use. Okay, I keep on moving the camera because I've not got the proper position that we normally have every day. So if you just bear with me, you'll see me moving up and down. Because my light at the back is really shining on my eyes. So I'm trying to figure out in a position where I can actually block the light so that it doesn't hurt my eyes. Okay, I'm already having some pot. It's Friday. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be having with the dinner today. So if you don't have pot, you can have wine or you can have beer. You have any drink you wish to have with this meal. Very simple and really quick. Let's get on to it. So I'm going to start preparing my onions now because it's only onions and pepper that I need to cut. Spinach, you don't need to cut it. You just have it exactly the way it is. So I'm going to show you. Doesn't matter how you want to cut your onions. Any shapes or sizes. It's okay. I'm going to cut mine, both of them. I'm going to cut half it and then I'm just going to go in slices. I'm not going to go in cubes. I'm going in slices. So again, half. And then I'm just going to go straight in slices. Because this is the same onion that I'm going to use for both my beef. And I'm also going to use it for the vegetable. Then we're going to make our ugali to go with our meal today. And our pepper is going to go on our beef. And it's not going to go on our vegetable. On our vegetable, that's our spinach. It's just going to be spinach, a bit of onion, a little bit of salt. If you have black pepper, you can add some black pepper. I'm not adding any pepper on mine. So it's just going to be spinach, a bit of salt, and cream. That's why I said we're having creamy spinach. And that's how we're going to have it today. Very nice and simple and easy. Okay. That's my second onion, spotted. And I'm going to cut it again in slices. I'm not cutting it in cubes today, I'm going slices. You can cut it in cubes if you wish to, but I am going to just cut them straight in slices. I'm not doing cubes today. Okay? So this is amongst the very fast meals. So if you want to just chill out, you can go ahead and cook this meal really quick. Really quick and very simple. Okay, so we want our paper. So I want my paper today and I'm going to have it with the seeds. Just try to poke it inside. It's a bit tough. So it's not that easy, but I'm gonna try and wiggle this out. There it goes, it's out. But as you can see, my seeds are in there. I want it whole with my seeds, as I said. So I'm just gonna cut it in half, and I'm just gonna remove the stalk. I'm going to leave some of the seeds inside. It's gonna remove that one as well. Okay. Doesn't matter how I'm going to cut the paper, any which way. If you want it big slices, if you want it small slices, you can go for it. So I'm gonna cut it in different shapes. Mine are really big, which is okay, because I want us to really taste the paper on the food. That's why I'm cutting it as if I'm almost cutting like as if I'm going to prepare a salad or something, or maybe a stir fry. Yep, that's why I'm cutting it in those big size slices. You can go ahead and do that as well. Some of this paper has gone bad, so I'm just gonna chop that off, and this one as well. There you go. And okay, just bear with me. Most of my yellow paper seems is going to go in the bin. Not really. Spoke too soon there. I'm just gonna chop off the middle bit because I don't need that. And then I'm gonna wash this bit. Okay. So that is unlucky, but I still got some, which is okay, and that's what I'm going to use. Okay. So that's our paper done. Our onions done as well. Going to remove this out of the way so I can move you closer so that you can see me preparing the beef, and then we'll go ahead and prepare the spinach, and then we're gonna prepare the ugali. Trying to multitask there, sorry, bear with me. We'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Okay. That's a little bit better. Move it back again. I think I need to invest in a proper good camera. I will, one of these fine days. Still saying my head is not included there. That's much better. Okay, let's turn on our hob. Okay, so far we only have our beef. As you can see, just plain beef. Good, great. I'm gonna move my wine away because I don't want to cause any accidents here. On here, I'm going to add about two tablespoons of rapeseed oil and olive oil as well. So I'm gonna use these two oils today. So if you have any separated two kinds of oil, you can go ahead and use those two kinds of oil. So I'm using my rapeseed oil and I'm using my olive oil. Those are the two oils I'm going to use today. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's the tablespoon you'll need to use. So you need two of each. And I'm going to go there. That's 2 of olive oil and 2 of rapeseed. Okay. Spot on. Sprinkle a little bit of salt at this moment because you don't need to add any more salt on your beef later on. Okay. So as you can see, I've just taken steak and I've chopped it, I've diced it basically. So you can see you can see the oil that I've just put in there. Definitely there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a little bit of the onions, and that's going to go in with the meat. Some people call this dry fry, which is really, really yummy. Goes so well with the ugali. Okay, I was going to be dry fry, but because I'm going to use chopped tomatoes, tinned tomatoes. I've used tinned chopped tomatoes, and that's what the juice I'm going to get for today. You can add a little bit of water to make it have a very thick stew, so that it can go with the ugali. But I'm going to add a bit of tomato, the chopped tomatoes, and I'm going to add just a little bit of water to go with my roiko, just to mix the roiko up. Okay. Don't have room of losing any of my pieces today. olive oil and a little bit of rapeseed in there. I've put our onions there. So I'm going to go next with our mixture of carrot, ginger, garlic and a little bit of onions. Blend them together with a little bit of olive oil, and that's what you can use throughout the week. I'm using my last portion because I prepared this for the whole week. We're going to do some, hopefully on Sunday. I'm going to show you how you can do that, and you can have a portion for the whole of the week. So you don't have to keep on cutting or preparing your carrots and your other little spices in the middle of the week. You can do this with anything, like the way I've prepared my green and yellow pepper here. You can do the same with the green and yellow pepper. Prepare it like, let's say, on a Sunday, and the onions as well. Blend them together, put a little bit of oil and store it in the fridge, and you'll be able to use that for the whole week. And that's what I've done. I did with this because I knew this week I'm going to be really, really busy. I won't have enough time to chop and cut, and that's why I used that. Okay. So I'm going to show you on Sunday if I'm going to do another portion again for the rest of the week. We're going to do it together for you to be able to see and also to try and follow the same procedure. Let's add our tomatoes. So our chopped tomatoes, you need about 3/4 of the tin. There you go. Only have a quarter left there. That's going to go in my lovely glass tin, and it's going to go in the fridge to be reused again. Okay, so back here again. So far we have tomatoes. Ooh. Okay, as you can see, looks really yummy already. So far here we have chopped tomatoes, and then we have onions, used like half or one red onion. Then we have, I've not put our pepper then, so it's onion, beef itself, rapeseed oil, olive oil, chopped tomatoes, and then we have ginger, garlic, carrots, and a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of onion. That's all in there. So mix it together. So if you have all those, you can mix them together. You don't have to blend it the way I blend it. You can just put them together, and they can all go in the beef the way I've just done mine. Then, last but not least, let's add our pepper. Really big chunky peppers. Not gonna mix them yet. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my Royco. And this is what I'm going to use. You need 1 teaspoon of Royco. That's the teaspoon I'm going to use. And you need your mug, and you only need a quarter. Just a quarter of water with one. Don't be too generous with this, just be a little bit. So we need 1 of the teaspoon for Royco. I'm gonna mix it with my water, because remember it's supposed to be dry fried, but it's not that dry. They call it dry fried, but mine is not going to be that dry. And that's why I'm adding my Royco with a little bit of water. Okay, just in case you're worrying and thinking, the beef might not be ready, you need to prepare your beef prior to mixing all these ingredients. So that's what I did. I prepared my meat first, so just added water onto my beef, covered it on the hob, and I let it cook. And for now, it's just the spices that I'm cooking and the ingredients that I use. That's all that I'm cooking. So this is not going to stay on the hob for a long time. I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to move it to the end. Before I do that, I'll just show you what we've achieved so far. So you can see my yellow and red pepper. We have our beef and we have our tomatoes there. We have our garlic, ginger, carrot chopped and also blended in inside there as well. Great. That's done. So this, not 100% done. Turn the heat really low and push it. I'm going to put it on the end of the hob, and I'm going to cover it because I just want it to cook really slowly. Covered it, moved it to the end. Perfect. Let it cook there. Meanwhile, now let's start preparing our spinach. So I've just got a pot. And that's our spinach. Wash your baby spinach. That's the spinach I'm using. I'm just using baby spinach. You can use the whole spinach if you want to, but I'm using baby spinach. And onto our spinach, we need onions. So I'm gonna go with onions. And then we also need olive oil. You can use olive oil, you can use cooking fat. It doesn't matter what kind of oil you want to use. I'm going to use olive oil. Let me just cover my Royco because I don't need my Royco. On this, the only thing I need is my double cream. Check. And our table salt. Check. Those are the only spices that I'm going to use there. So, olive oil. You need only 1 tablespoon of olive oil. There you go, 1 tablespoon again. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Ready to go. So we only have our red onion, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. This is going to be really unbelievably easy. Then take your spinach. You don't want the onions and the oil to be really hot. Just medium hot, that's okay. So taking your spinach, just sprinkling away my water. Spinach is going in straight. Okay, my spinach is already gone in there. And I'm going to straight away, I'll start mixing it. Remember, we don't want to cook our spinach for a long time. We really want it really nice and crispy. Add a little bit of salt now, because you are soon going to continue mixing it together. That's enough. I'm moving my my chopping board aside because I want to start boiling some water for garlic. Remember, I say that this is it's a very fast meal. So if you have a bigger hob like mine, it's much easier. But if you have also like a 4 hob, you should be able to cook the 3 at the same time. Exactly what I'm trying to do now. So I have my beef cooking at the corner. It's simmering nicely. Then I have my spinach here. And that's my waterfall garlic. It's going to start bubbling away in a bit. So when I'm done with my spinach, I'll just go straight ahead and start cooking my ugali. Okay, let's mix our spinach. The joy of spinach. That whole amount of spinach you've seen, that's how much is left of it. It's just shrunk completely. And that's all we have, which is not to worry. Nice thing comes in small packages, or sweet things come in small packages. So, that's the joy of the spinach. So I'm going to open up my double cream. And you will need about 4 tablespoons of double cream in your spinach. Then mix it up. So our double cream is what's actually going to make is going to be what is making the spinach really really thick and creamy. That's what we're using, our double cream. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of double cream again. So that's enough. So I'm gonna turn down the heat. Give it a proper mix again. In another minute and a half or 2 minutes, after my double cream has bubbled up, completely simmered properly, that's going to be ready. So because my spinach is going to take another 1 or 2 minutes to be ready, I'm going to move it off from the middle hob up to the end, and I'm going to reduce the heat on that one because I just want the cream to actually blend so nicely onto my spinach. So I leave that on for a second to keep on bubbling and blending my spinach. My cream is blending inside my spinach. I think the heat is too low. Turn up that heat a little because I need it only for a few more minutes. Remember, I don't want to overcook my spinach. That's why I just want it for a few minutes. When that's bubbling, let me bring the serving dish where I'm going to serve my spinach because it's going to be ready in a minute. Here we are, back with our serving dish, and let me just give a quick taste of our spinach. Sure, it should be ready now. Perfect. Our spinach is ready. As you've seen, it's taken less than 5 minutes for me to actually prepare that spinach. That's the exact time that it should actually take you. Doesn't take really long. Very, very healthy. And still very green, as you see. So, I'm going to put it on the serving dish, and then I'm going to show you. Looks really nice and yummy. So remember, it's just cream and spinach and onions and a little bit of olive oil. That's all we needed here. There you go. Hope you're able to see that. Our creamy spinach done. Oh, don't forget our beef. Yeah, almost done. Looks really delicious as well. There is our beef, as you can see. Nice and very thick. Not too runny, just nice and thick. I'm turning up the heat a little bit because I want it to be a little bit thicker than the way it is. By the time I'm done with my ugali, the beef is going to be ready. And we'll go ahead and serve our meal. So far, I'm sure the meal we've just prepared is going to take less than an hour to prepare. So, to actually cook it. If you can prepare, it should take you less than half an hour, 10 to 15 minutes or half an hour to actually put in together all the ingredients you need. So you need baby spinach or any form of spinach you can get. You need 1 or half a red onion. That's your spinach and your double cream. That's your spinach done. And a little bit of olive oil, definitely. Don't forget that. That's your spinach done. Then, for our beef, our beef, we need onion. You can use any two oils. I've used rapeseed oil and I've used olive oil. So you can use that if you can be able to find it. Or you can use any two oils, or you can use one oil. But with this type of fried beef that I've just done, it's always good to use two different oils. Just mixing them together gives you a different taste of the beef, because I'm sure every time you always use one type of oil. But if you use two different and mix them together the way I've just done, you will definitely taste the difference, and that's what I was achieving on there. So I've done our beef. We have beef, onions, red and green pepper, yellow and green pepper. We have our garlic, onion, and ginger, and a little bit of olive oil, blended it together, and that's there as well. Cooking it, it was like less than 5 to 10 minutes, but actually letting it bubble away or steam nicely on the corner, it's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes, because it's still cooking on the corner, but I've prepared it earlier, so the whole what I'm cooking at the moment is the spices. I want that to actually cook properly before we actually eat it. Because if you don't cook your spices really well, you can have a tummy ache, and we don't want to have that. So we are making sure all our spices are actually cooking well. We've used Royco here, and that's also what we need to actually completely bubble up, and that's the spice we've used here. Okay, back to the cooking. Our waterfall ugali is ready, so I'm going to bring the flour. There is our ugali flour. Spot on. So let's start preparing our ugali. Okay, our spinach is ready. I think I'm going to move that because I'm going to be a bit shaky when I'm making the ugali. I'm going to turn down my the hob when I'm preparing my ugali. Okay, let's go ahead and start preparing our ugali. I'm going to add a little bit of flour in there, and then I'll just keep on stirring. Let me go to my gym department. There is when I'm preparing ugali, I always refer it as if I'm going to the gym, because the amount of energy I'm going to use here when I'm stirring and mixing makes me feel as if I'm actually going to the gym. Okay. Just had a noise, that's what I was looking for, because my door is actually open. Okay, let's give it a proper mix. Because remember, the mixing is actually removing all the bubbles and the air from our ugali. We don't want any bubbles at all on here. So if you keep on mixing it and blending it together, you'll end up removing all the bubbles inside there. I always say it every time I make ugali, don't worry about the mess that is going to come with it. That's alright, there's no problem with the mess. The only thing is you're going to clean the mess later, which is not a worry, because by that time when you'll be cleaning the mess, you'll be really nice and you'll be full. So you'll have enough energy to actually use to clean the mess. Okay. So I'm just pushing the ugali or the flour. I'm trying to mix it and push it onto the end because I'm trying to remove all the bubbles, because all the bubbles in there have a bit of flour. So when I'm pushing it in there, I'm trying to crush off all the bubbles so that my ugali can be really nice and soft. You don't want those flour bubbles on the ugali. Won't taste nice at all. Okay, almost there. Looks really nice. Just need to do some more of that. Just remove all the air bubbles that are in there. Meanwhile, while I'm removing my air bubbles, I'm gonna check on my beef. It's great. Our spinach is ready. So our spinach is just waiting for the ugali, and our beef as well is also waiting for our ugali. We should be ready in a few minutes. I'm gonna give it a little bit of mix again, just to make sure it's 100% properly mixed. Proper bicep work going on here. I hope most of you, since you started watching the videos, you've tried making ugali, because it looks really challenging when I'm actually doing it. But I'm sure if you try doing it, especially if you're trying to make it for yourself, because I would advise before you make it for more than one person, you should try and make it for yourself first, just practicing, and then you can make it for more people. And the more you do it, the better you will become at doing it. That's how I started, and I believe I'm now much better at doing it. Okay. Gonna give it a little bit more oomph, because at the moment there are no bubbles at all. All the bubbles are gone. Gonna bring it close to you for you to be able to see before I just cover it a little bit and just let it cook in there. It's really nice and soft. Okay, there you go. There's my ugali. Almost done. Done enough mixing. I've removed all my bubbles. I'm satisfied with that. Super soft, the way I like it. So, what I'm trying to do at the moment, I'm just trying to push the ugali right in the middle of my pot because it's really, really soft. So that because I'm using a non-stick pan, and if you don't push it away from the pan as possible, when you're going to be mixing it before you actually serve it, everything else is going to come onto your plate. Oh, don't ask me how it's called, the other cover of ugali, because no, I don't know how it's called. I'm always told about this because I don't want to pronounce it the wrong way. Don't take me wrong that I don't want to pronounce it. No, because I'm sure I'm going to pronounce it the wrong way and I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, so my ugali is cooking. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to reduce the heat a little bit, which I had. I'm going to reduce the heat some more. And I'm going to let the ugali cook while I prepare our surface to put down everything. Going to check on my beef, which is perfect, and it is definitely done. Which I can just turn off the hob. There is our beef. Hope you're able to see. Nice and perfect. Okay, my heat is off. Gonna cover that up, ready to serve it on the serving dish. So now the only thing I'm left, as you can see, we're actually done cooking, which is really, really great. I said less than an hour and the food should be on the table. And that's exactly what we've actually achieved here. Less than an hour and our food is on the table. Okay, my ugali is just steaming up because I've covered it with this. I'm going to uncover it for now, and I'm just going to now exactly what I wanted. So now I'm actually able to move the ugali right in the middle of my pan because of the little steam that had accumulated on the side of it. Perfect. So let's clear our surface and just serve our meal because everything is ready. Okay, I'm going to move you back. Sorry about that. Hope you're not hot. And I'm going to clean our surface. Okay. Move some of this. And, oh, I wish you were close because you could smell the essence of the ugali. It's really, really amazing. Not really the pan smell. It actually smells really, really nice. Nice, strong, and very rich. Okay. That's for my beef. I'm gonna serve my beef. My ugali is getting ready. It's nice and perfect, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and serve our beef. Ooh. Let me move this away first. Okay. ahead and serve our beef on our serving dish. This is a very nice meal for a Friday, especially if you've had such a long week. Okay, that's perfect. So as you can see, that's our beef. Just doing that so that I can move it away. Spot on. Our serving plate is definitely here. Just gonna move that. Phone ready to take our picture is there. Our drink is there. We normally use our hands when we cook. We're actually eating our ugali. So that's the mat for ugali. Okay, just brought my plate for my ugali. Ooh. That's done. Okay, normally before I remove my ugali off my pot, I cover it with the plate and then I hold the plate, be very careful, and turn it around. Give it a few minutes and our ugali is going to be there. Nice and perfect. That's why I like using non-stick. Every time I say that, everything is out. So cleaning my pot is going to be really, really nice and easy. So we have that cover here that we always talk about every day, which I'm going to actually remove. I'm just going to remove it. I'm not going to remove it immediately. I'm going to leave it here for a few minutes first, and then just before I serve, I'm going to remove it. It actually, what I've just realized with that, it actually keeps the ugali really nice and warm. So why interfere with it at the moment? So, and another thing, some people actually eat it. The boys enjoy eating it. They feel like it's the African crisps. So why not? So I just leave it there. When it's ready to eat, that's when I actually remove it and I serve it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually done. We've cooked our ugali, our creamy mushroom, our creamy spinach, and our beef, and it is dry fry. It's not really dry fry, but it just has a bit of oomph and a bit of stew in it. So what I'm going to do next, this was a quick meal. As I said, it should take you less than an hour to actually prepare everything, and I hope that you've actually seen that. We've not taken long to prepare our meal today. Taken long talking too much, but not stirring too much because I was explaining what we need to do. But I hope you'll be able to try and do this. So I'm gonna turn the camera around as usual, the way we normally do it, for you to be able to see what we've prepared. Then I'm going to serve it on our lovely plate for me to show you again what we are having tonight before we conclude the video. So if you just bear with me again, I'll have to do what we normally do every day before I turn the camera, which is take photos. So I'm going to take photos and then I'm going to turn the camera around. Then we can go ahead and I can show you what we've achieved today. As you know, my camera taking is always really, really nice and quick and to the point. We never take too long on this. So, sorry. Just moved you there a little bit, which is okay. Okay, so let's turn the camera around and we start with our lovely ugali right at the corner. And then, wow, that looks really nice and yummy. Hope it tastes the way it looks. And then, okay, sorry, that's our beef. Sorry, I didn't comment into that. That's our beef. As you can see, we have yellow and green pepper. We have tomato. We have garlic, ginger, carrots, and those I've just mentioned have been blended in apart from the green and the yellow pepper. And then we seed oil, and we've used olive oil there. You can try and achieve that. And the spice we've used today is just Royco. And then that is our creamy spinach. Hope you're able to see it. So our creamy spinach has red onion, a little bit of olive oil, and just double cream. That's all we have on our creamy spinach. We're having some ready to serve. Our lovely meal, as you can see, it's there. And there is our ugali. So hope you're able to see that. And you're ready for me to go ahead and just do that quick serving. So I'm gonna put in some music while I'm doing the serving. Always having something in the background. We don't want to get really bored, isn't it? So let's have a bit of music at the background when I'm actually serving the food. And then we can go ahead and see what we've actually made for the serving. Okay, I'll just get my plate now and go ahead and start serving. Okay, sorry about that. The music is not going to go on. Needs me to click a few more things, but that's it. Let's just go ahead and serve our beef. The music we can listen to another time, not a problem. Nice. Our beef is on. Let's get some spinach in here. Perfect. Right on the edge. And last but not least, we're going to serve our ugali. It looks really nice. And it looks really yummy. I'm really looking forward for it. Okay, so cut a bit of my ugali, and then I'm going to go off and slice off my lovely cover or coating. Gonna give it a name. Gonna call it my cover or my coating. So I'm gonna cut off that. There is our African crisp. Put that aside. I don't need it for now. Then I'm going to put my ugali, my sliced ugali, on right in there. Just gonna move it around a little bit. Ooh, spot on. Okay. So as you can see, my ugali was really, I didn't show you that. Looks really like a nice white cake, which is really great. Love that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn you around for you to be able to see our serving. So you'll be able to see what we've made today. That is our creamy spinach, our beef stewed, fried, shallow fried and stewed. Didn't have any chili. You can have some chili on. Looks really exciting. Let me just turn the camera around. Really excited about it. Ask me why, don't know. But there we go. Our pride and joy today. It looks really yummy. With our ruby pot. So there we go. We can see our spinach. There, right in the corner, we can see our ugali, and we can see our beef. You can see some of the green pepper and the yellow pepper, a little bit of the red onions, which is really great. I'm always happy. Coming. There we go. Here we are. Okay. So, I hope, and I'm glad that you've come to be able to do this Friday lovely feast. I hope you've actually enjoyed it. And I hope you keep on watching the videos, keep on telling more people about us. I'm really happy about that because I've realized that more people are coming now to watch our videos, which is really, really great. We also have our YouTube channel. For the people who didn't know, we have a YouTube channel. So if you can't find a video, you're struggling to watch a video on our page, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll be able to see the videos. If you have any questions or I'm sure any comments, I'll be able to go through them after this video. So what I would love to say, thank you very, very, very much for watching the dinner today, Meaty Friday, and our creamy spinach and ugali. Happy about that. I hope you've definitely enjoyed it. On the page, in the course of the week, I had some viewers requesting for me to do the Scotch eggs again. I'll definitely do them again and I will let you know just before I do them. What I can actually do, I'm going to explain to you what ingredients you need prior to that, so that if you want to just have your ingredients ready, and then when I'm ready to do the video, we can go ahead and we can all do that process together. Anybody who wishes to make a meal, you can either send it to myself and I'm going to add it onto our page. A few people are already doing that, which is really, really exciting. I'm very happy about that. I'm inspiring people out there because that was the whole idea of the page, and I'm happy about that. I hope you're happy too about that. That said, thank you very, very much. You have a lovely evening and I hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. I hope I'm going to do another video again on the weekend, just one or two, to be able to show you what we are up to. That said, thank you very much and have a good evening. Bye bye.